All right, hey guys, this is my first time with a new binder and set of challenges here, so forgive me if I'm a little confluffed as we work through this and I figure out how the flow of this is going to go. I have created a new binder. It has 3 different challenges in it. Ironically, they're all from Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets, and 2 of them were free on her Ko-fi. The vehicle related one was that $1.50 or $2.50? I don't remember which one, but it's there is a cost to one of these. The other 2 are freebies on her Ko-fi shop. And so let's get into it. We are coming into this binder with 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and I know 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So $60 that we're going to work in this binder with. As I said, so the first challenge is pet all the pets. We had a cat. It was mainly an outdoor cat, kind of a garage cat. Pretty low maintenance as far as the costs related with him. But we have added an outdoor / garage dog to our fray. And so I know that we're going to be needing additional funding for that. So I wanted to do the Pets Fund. I also have, from Dying Outlaw Games and Budget, my house needs what? And my car needs what? The car one, again, is the one that has a small fee for it. And I wanted to play all of these so that I'm saving for these things, but it's super fun, okay? So I think, I don't know the best way to do it. I think maybe I will start with, I just flipped all those. Not all of them. I flipped a couple of these onto the floor, and I have to pick them up. Okay, so here are the pets cards. Then there's cards as well as a game board. So let's do 2 cards in pets, and then we'll move on and play a little bit in the other game, and then we'll just kind of do that and go kind of around until we get it sorted. So let's flip this card here first. Cute little birdie fella. I am certainly not a bird expert like, at all. Fun fact though, something that I always think is fun. So this is worth $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My dad actually raised pigeons when I was growing up. Like, and not even, I mean, it was a hobby, but it was like, he was quite good at it, and quite like he went to shows when we were kids and would, so $3 for this little guy. That card is done. And before he had kids, because my parents did have kids a little bit later, and then 4 in here, so we'll start, well, let's do a couple more. I'm like, I don't know how many of these do. Let's do 1 more card, and then we'll move on to the house game. See how far that goes. Okay, looks like maybe a hamster. Anyway, so my dad used to raise the pigeons, and $2 plus the 3 I have in here means we can put the 3 back and take a 5. So, and anyway, he would win, for his, best show bird, I don't know, whatever. And, so then as we got a little bit older, he didn't do it so much anymore. There's a lot of politics in pigeon breeding, ironically. But when my dad died, I mean, people used to come visit us. Put this in perspective. People used to come visit our house. The furthest away and kind of the most prominent one that I remember was a group of men from the Netherlands that came to see my dad's birds and the genetics kind of that he had amassed and been able to breed, like breeding the colors together, breeding colors based on things. Okay, we're starting here. I'm certain that you can't see that, but it's a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. My dad did that. He was well ahead of his time and his peers as far as that goes. I also need to, this is the house game board, and there's also a few cards that go with this, so we'll just mix those up and put them here in case, actually I think one of these is a direction. So start at the start, roll a die and go that many spaces, pay the fee on the square you land on an icon, find the matching card, and choose an amount to pay on the card. So, my dad was anyway, we used to talk about how much he could sell his birds for, that they were worth. He could have sold it and made a lot of money to get those genetics wherever people would have paid a lot of money to do that. to have that, to be able to use that breeding then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because he was able to accomplish something that was not common. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, then it was a whole thing when he died, because, you know, there were people that were, I don't know, not in things for the right reason, which I'm sure there is everywhere. So, 4. So I'm going to put a 1 back and bring in a 5. So my dad did not want them sold. And there were certain people, 1, 2, 3, 4, that he did not want to have his stuff, even at the time of his death. So, like, my mom was pretty selective about who she was supposed to sell things to when he died. Okay, so we landed on the cleaning supplies. We're just going to take the biggest one today. I always like to get the biggest ones out of the way. So we'll pull $3 back and bring in a 10. So I know nothing about birds except for pigeons. And even my pigeon knowledge is pretty scarce, to be honest. But I have a real soft spot for the pigeons because of my dad. Okay, 1. And I think that is probably where we'll stop here for now. Nah, let's go a little bit more. 1. So 1 brings us to looks like he's in the fridge here. Another one of these situations. Time to grocery shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 is what we have currently in the My House Needs What. And I'll just put these back together for right now until the next time. And then we'll move on to My Car Needs What, which is a similar situation here. Let's do this and we'll stop there. My car needs what? We're going to start here again. Same thing here. We have these cards to go with it. It says start at the car, roll a die and move that many spaces, land on an icon, choose an amount on the corresponding card. If you land back at the car, so the start, you need to renew your tags, pay $5. All right, so we're starting at the top here and rolling our 6-sided die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is $2. One more is $3. 1, 2, 3. $1 here. We've got this situation. We need an oil change, so I'm going to pay the $6. $6, which means I'm going to put 4 back and bring in a 10. Set that off there up to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that brings us to the tire icon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put that 6 in again. Or not the 6 in again, but I'm also going to do the 6 on this card, was what I meant to say. All right, so far in here we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Do I dare? So, okay, let's try to go one more roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at the gas station. You need gas. So I will fill up. Let's just do the 4 on this one. The realization that at any point in time, anyone could get any kind of a substantial amount of gas for $4, right? Definitely all right. This is a low income friendly situation here. So if we're putting 4 in, we bring the 10 and we take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back. So 21 is what is left for us to use here in, so we did that once, we did that once, and we landed there once in my car needs. So I'll pick our car cards back up, and we will come back to pet all the pets for just, we have a few, $6 left here. So, oh, wait a minute. I said, is that a hamster or is that like a guinea pig? Listen, guys, and I always like, or maybe a gerbil? I am not a fan of furry creatures like the ones on this page. So that always, yes, that's just not my cup of tea. So section 3 now has $8. I wasn't going to cross these off just in case, like in some of the other games I've played, they do things twice. And I don't remember if these are used more than once in here. So this looks like, I do not like furry things. I love me some like reptilian creatures, which is not, it's pretty like uncommon. So is that an iguana? That one looks like a bearded dragon. I don't know. I'm not like good with the names of them, but I'm a big fan. Of course, $3. So I have a $2 IOU because of course I pull the $5 thing. Did she have any IOUs? I don't remember if this challenge came with IOUs or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. I don't think so. Okay, so let me grab an IOU out of here. Okay, well, this is fitting. There's a little penguin IOU. That was a freebie, or with some other freebies I got from Angela Marie 888. So I have $3 here. It was a 5, which means that is a $2 IOU. So we're putting this $3. So we got $3 in section 4. We put $8. No, we put $4 into section 5 and $8 into section 3. And this IOU will go there. All right. Okay, let's put these back in. So that is the end of our this Pets Home and Vehicle binder that we are working through for the next couple months to bulk up those sinking funds. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.